Hi, Nick Tuckert here with the Historical Fencing Guild. I'm taking a moment on a very surprisingly hot September day to do a follow-up on my previous video. I had mentioned this weapon, here let me unsheath it, in the previous video, which is my current favorite lifesteal sword from the function of handling. I mean, I have others that have very strong sentimental value, and I have others that are not considered live steel because they're sloggers, and I love my old fencing blades. But this has a special place in my heart because it's one of the few that felt like it was designed for somebody like me. So I posted up some questions because I believe the internet should be a give and take. You guys don't want me to just blabber at you all the time. And a lovely gentleman by the name of John, no last name, understood, responded that this is a Spanish Bilbo. And, Bilbao, there may be some enunciation and spelling errors, but with my speech impediment, anything that comes out clear, I consider a victory. So I looked it up. This is a delightful weapon with a delightful background. When you look at mine, it is a light cavalry weapon, or it was shipped. It was light cavalry weapon. It was shipped with Spanish to the Americas in the 1800s. So early, late 1700s, early 1800s, 1799, anytime, post-colonial, which is why I didn't know much about it. See, one of my weaknesses, and I will admit, is a lot of my education came during the time when I was most involved with with the Society for Creative Anachronism, before I broke off and did my own thing. And that group has very tight boundaries, and it's 500 to 1500. And then they fudge with the fencers to about 1650. This is the period that group covers, and that's what they talk about. So something like this is way out of it. However, it happens to be in one of my favorite, centuries. The 1800s are a fascinating time. You've got the spanning from the colonial West, colonial America onward, through you've got the golden era of pirates. So it's just a great time. This weapon was designed for use with Spanish-style combat, which, as people who know as one of my two favorite sources for my personal style of development. The modern works of Maestro Ramirez, who has done La Verdadera Destreza, which, again, forgive my speech impediment, I had a cold, so. But The True Art of Spanish Swordsmanship, wonderful DVD series, rather expensive, but totally worth it. Wonderful books. They're just very talented, put out by Palpable Hit Productions. Anthony DeLongis' house, who, he doesn't really bear much requirement for explanation. Just personal hero. Anyway, back to this. So what we have is a weapon that is a shorter rapier designed for Spanish fighting with a superior, in my opinion, a superior guard system. Of course I love this sword. Of course I love the style. Add on to it the sheer irony that a weapon called a Bilbo is my halfling self's favorite lifesteal sword. So I am still looking for a trainer that feels like this, and I may never find one because it's so relatively small. But at least I have new areas of research to look into, and I'm very excited. So I'm very thankful for John. He has a YouTube channel. I will throw it in the gobbledygook that I throw at the end of this description. I'm expecting more videos this weekend. And, please like, subscribe, share, comment. What I'm about is interaction. I'm not one of those people who it's, hi, my name's so-and-so, and I'm an expert on everything, and I'm going to tell you everything, and you're going to like it. No, that's not how I roll. I have some knowledge, I have some ideas, and I have a lot of practical applications from a very unique angle. So I try to share that so I can get input from you guys, so I can become better, so you can become better. I hope you find this little video entertaining. Thanks again to John for your rapid response and valuable. You've really given me a new rabbit hole of research to go down. I'm going to be looking into it. Thanks as always to my Patreon supporters. You guys literally are what keep me afloat doing what I do. And as always, support your local swordmaster.